By chance, does anyone know what this is? By just show of hands, like what this item or device is. So this is called a sound bowl. This particular one represents the third eye chakra. Something that I've been doing on my close friends on Instagram is playing one of the sound bowls for one of the chakras each day. So the third eye chakra, the element that correlates with it is light. And so I'm just going to play this for like a minute to get myself grounded, but also hopefully get just everyone in the space grounded, because public speaking is a little nerve-wracking. So. Thank you. So as Dia, correct, is that the correct pronunciation? Yes. Dia said, my name's Danny. I use they, she pronouns, and I'm also a BSU alum, and it's an honor to be here to celebrate you all as you are completing your journey at the University of Michigan. I know some of you are probably going to come back for grad school and things of that nature, but it really is an honor to be here. I kind of wanted to start, hold on, I'm going to pull up my notes, just by talking about the importance of rest. So I know that as a University of Michigan student, many of you have probably been very involved in lots of different activities on campus, different organizations. The BSU obviously is one that put together this event, and I know that that takes a lot of work, a lot of dedication. And so I wanted to talk about this idea of reclaiming time and space through this idea of rest, through this idea of taking pause and stopping and really checking in with yourself, just like what I tried to do with the sound ball just now. One thing that I wanted to quote, a book that I've been reading that's really been transformative for me is Rest is Resistance by Tricia Hersey. She's the founder of the NAP Ministry on all social media platforms. And a big part of this manifesto, is what she calls it, is just this idea of how white supremacy and capitalism teaches us that our worth is tied into our productivity. And that's false, that's not true. But so often I think we can want to fill up our resume, fill up our CV with lots of different things, which is important, to follow your passions. But she is calling me out to rest. So I just wanted to read the tenets of the NAP ministry. The first one, rest is a form of resistance because it disrupts and pushes back against capitalism and white supremacy. 2, our bodies are a site of liberation. 3, naps provide a portal to imagine, invent, and heal. 4, our dream space has been stolen and we want it back. We will reclaim it through rest. And so throughout the book, she talks about this idea of the dream space. And I haven't finished the book either, but it's already been life-changing just within the first 25 pages. But this idea of our dream space, dreaming, not only when we're asleep, but also during the day, daydreaming. So you are your ancestors' wildest dreams. The fact that we're in this room at the University of Michigan is something to be proud. Please clap for yourself. Take some time to clap. You're about to graduate from the #1 public university in the country. And that's an honor, that's exciting. Think about all the things that you're gonna do after this moment in your life. Something that came up for me as I was preparing and thinking about what I was gonna do after graduation was this idea of wanting to give back. And so it's been an honor to work now in the Afro-American Studies department on campus. Can I get a show of hands? Who's a DAS major or minor in the room? Anyone? Okay, yeah, clap it up. Let's go, DAS. Yeah, we're currently working on prepping graduation for you all. We hope that it's going to be a great time. It is going to be a great time. Not hope, it is going to be. I speak that into existence. And we're excited to celebrate you. But yeah, the Afro-American Studies Department has so many different faculty that really do set their intention to educate the youth about the importance of our ancestry and how we kind of embody them now in the present. Another concept that I wanted to bring up is this idea of no. The power of no, the power of saying no so that you can honestly give your best yes. And so this book, Pleasure Activism, is by Adrienne Marie Brown. I'm big on books, if you can't tell. I love books, I'm a nerd. I love reading. And I actually had the pleasure of meeting Adrienne Marie Brown this past summer at the Allied Media Conference. They gave me a hug and they also signed my copy. And it was just an honor to, this truly is an altar, and the whole concept of the book, just to give you some context, is this idea of actively and intentionally creating a life of pleasure, because you deserve pleasure. Our ancestors wanted us to have a pleasing and beautiful life. I truly believe that, and I hope that your memories that you've made here at the university have been pleasurable and beautiful, even if they were at times challenging. And so the specific excerpt that I just wanted to read, it's just a couple sentences, is from the chapter Feeling from Within. It's on page 276 and 277. But in it they say, in physical connections, I was able to stay more present. And they're talking about somatics and this idea of somatics therapy. I won't go into what somatics are if you don't know it, but you can Google it. I learned that I had a no, a visceral, clear hell no. If I listened to the no, if I honored it and set boundaries, it made more room for my yes. And so as you are moving on and thinking about what your next steps are going to be, don't be afraid to say no. So often in our capitalistic society, we're taught scarcity, this idea that if an opportunity passes me by, I'm not going to have another opportunity, I'm not going to make money, don't worry about that. If something doesn't feel right in your gut, if something doesn't feel right in your intuition, please say no. Other opportunities will come. Other opportunities to make good memories are going to come. And I truly believe that. And so the final thing that I wanted to talk about is the power of hobbies. And I use this word power a lot, but it's true. We're powerful, divine beings. And I think it's important that you even recognize the fact that you are a breathing being today is a miracle. Like, you beat out several other individuals to end up in your mother's uterus. And you also survived a really traumatic experience that is childbirth. And so I think it's important that you remember that you're powerful, and the fact that you're graduating speaks to that power. And so as you are moving on and transitioning into the workforce and into grad school, find hobbies, find things that bring you joy just for the sake of joy. One thing, I'm recording this speech. This is my first keynote speech. I've never done anything like this before. Well, kind of, but never for an audience quite like this. And it's been really cool to document my life and share it on YouTube. That's something that I've been doing. I have a YouTube channel. It's a small following, but it's for me. It's something that I'm passionate about. I majored in film and Afro-American Studies in undergrad, and so I've been able to document my black-ass life, and post it on the internet. And that's been fun for me. And so I hope that for you all, you find, whether it's reading, journaling, roller skating, video games, video game design, computer science, whatever it is, learning languages. Something that I've been doing is trying to learn ASL. And I know excellent, I know stop, I know help, and a couple other ones too, hungry, thirsty, and I love you. This is I love you in ASL, and that's been really big for me right now. So find things that you enjoy, find things that you're passionate about, pursue pleasure, be intentional about protecting your peace and your pleasure because you deserve it. So as you go on throughout the rest of this home stretch, I hope that you have a pleasurable time. Squeeze all the last minute things in. Go to the Arboretum. Go to the Wave Field on North Campus if you haven't experienced that. Get out in nature. Really experience this campus to the fullest before you move on. And I hope that you're able to just take some wonderful memories with you. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak with you all today. And I just appreciate it. And have a good evening.
Let's give one more round of applause for Danny.